Get the heart rate up by performing star jumps, taking the hands to the head and to the hip, maintaining good posture. Next, create a dynamic stretch in the hamstrings by performing inchworms. Ensure at the bottom of each rep to create nice core tension and to pull the hips back, trying to get as much glute activation as you can throughout. Continuing on from there, we're going to do some reverse lunges, ensuring to try and get good depth and to really target the glutes. Next, we're going to create a dynamic stretch for the adductors or the groin. Try and really feel the shoulders, as it were, and try and move those scaps back on that same plane. Next up is jump squats, trying to ensure to get to parallel on each rep and to get some good extension through the ankle. Next, we're going to peel apart the shoulders, opening and closing the hands, as it were, really trying to open up through the shoulders and to create a nice stretch on each repetition. Create a small hinge in the hips and then take the hands up as high as you can above the head, trying to squeeze the elbows down to the sides. If you do this exercise correctly, you can do it at good tempo and you should get a nice burning sensation in the traps as you warm up the shoulders very thoroughly. Moving on to the forearms, very simple movement here. We're just going to flex and extend our fingers really purposefully at quite a pace, just trying to get some good contraction in the forearm. Tendon gliding involves bending the fingers at different knuckles to create 3 imaginary lines on the hand. You'll see here how I'm creating those 3 positions and cycling between them, which is an incredibly accessible warm-up that you can do almost anywhere at any time. With hands warmed up, it's now time to create some proprioception in the shoulders. By that I mean packing the shoulders back and down to prepare us for work above the head. Here I'm pulling with near on straight arms and trying to really be aware of what my shoulder blades are doing, trying to create some tension in the lats and the mid-back. With that done, I can now move on to my fingers, where I can load different grip positions with different amounts of body weight. Here I'm using full body weight on big holds, followed by full body weight on half crimp. Here I'm using some slopers, but if you notice, I don't fully take my feet off the ground as it's not 100% necessary at this stage. Moving on to open grip positions, the 3-finger drag, followed by a 2-finger pocket. It's really dependent on whatever you're doing that session, provided that you test out each position first.